Erik, first base, favorite pitcher in DFS this evening. Who's your guy?
Yeah, it's a pretty strong slate. You've got three guys over 10,000, Garrett Cole, Corbin Burns, and Joe Musgrove. I'd be really happy with any of them. Very little to separate them. And I think I'd like to pair one of them with Nathan Eovaldi, who at 8,000 really easily could be a lot closer to those other guys. 377 ERA on the season. And he's an interesting one if you look at his ERA estimators. By FIP, he should be all the way up at 524, but by XFIP and SIERA, he's in the low threes. And that's really because of an anomalous home run per fly ball rate. The league average in that mark is about 11%, and his career average is about 12%. This season, he's up just shy of 26%, and that's not supposed to be a number that pitchers have all that much control over. Generally, they have control over whether they keep the ball on the ground or not. But if they give up a long fly ball and it goes just over the fence versus dying at the warning track, it's not thought to be something they have a major amount of control over. So to see him be, so anomalous, more than double the league average there, really suggests that things are going to come down. Couldn't ask for a better matchup for him either. Facing the A's, one of the weakest lineups in the league at the Oakland Coliseum, which is the most pitcher-friendly park in terms of runs, second most pitcher-friendly in terms of homers. I look at that and see a guy who I'd easily pay probably 9,500 for, and he's only 8,000 today.
Garion, dozen games on the main slate. Who is your favorite pitcher in DFS?
We got to have stupider people on here because we're always going to come up with the same answers.
Wow.
Look, I think Garrett Cole, if we're talking about like guys over 9K, probably the number one option. I think Shane McClanahan might go a little bit undervalued. I think at this point everyone knows what Shane McClanahan is, but some people might still think about a left-handed pitcher going up against the White Sox and fear that a little bit, even though like Tim Anderson's not playing, Eloy Jimenez obviously not available either. But yeah, Eovaldi's just too cheap. I don't really understand this price point. I don't get why he's just 8K. I guess it's a product of the slate being as strong as it is, but as Erik mentioned, aside from some quirky home run to fly ball ratio stuff, Eovaldi's been really good this season. He's got a 25% strikeout rate. He's barely walking anybody. That's kind of just the book on him at this point. And Oakland is like a special kind of bad against right-handed pitching in particular. They come into this game ranking dead last in baseball in slugging percentage, OPS, WOBA, and WRC plus against right-handed pitchers. They just can't hit righties, and Eovaldi's a really good right-handed pitcher, so he's just way underpriced, and I think you have to attack that tonight.